Yo, what up? This is Punish Television. Here today, I'll be showing you how to obscure and or obscure basically. All right, so basically you got your layer, you got your video. So now what? Basically, take the pen tool, or you could take you could press G on the keyboard, and I will do the rotoscope, the pen tool shortcut. Damn. Okay. So basically, what you want to do is you want to go around the body. And you just actually first, before you do that, if you're doing the first one, you want to duplicate it first, then do the pen tool. Control D to duplicate, or to go to edit, duplicate. Alright, so on a copied layer, you want to rename this. As I was saying, if you want to rename it, just click the layer, rename it. I'm about to rename this to copy. And then you want to get out your pen tool again, or you can press G. And then you just want to go around the That happens once you don't even click the layer, which is fucking weird. So you want to go around the body. Just go around until you meet up here again. I already did this, so I ain't about to do this again. So basically, after you got your rotoscope done and all that good stuff, what you want to do now is blur it out. You made your duplicated layer, right? So now you just want to go on the layer that's not let me rename this too. That's not duplicated. On that layer, go to Effect, Blur and Sharpen, Fast Blur, and then you just want to blur it out, and bam. You will notice that if you go to the next frame or a couple of frames, this person is going to be out of shot. It's not going to be in the layer no more. So what you want to do is you want to press MM, or you can go to this, mask, then mask 1, or whatever mask number you got, and then you want to check mask path. And then you just want to like go frame by frame or skip a few frames and just follow him basically. And yeah, that's how you do the duplicated. Now, what happens if you don't want to do a blur? Well, simple. You don't even have to do a blur. You can just get rid of the blur, and then Y or new layer. And if you just want to have something appear behind that person, all you have to do is just resize it to your fitting and put it in between the copy and the original clip, and bam, it's in between it now. That's if you don't want to do blur. Now, there's another way. It's using a mask, using a solid layer. Not a mask, I'm sorry, a solid layer. So basically, what you want to do is you want to Control Y or layer new solid. It could be any color, and you just want to create a new solid. So after you created a new solid, take this solid and do the same thing that you did to the copied clip. You just want to take the pen tool, and you just want to follow his body. Now you can do the same thing. MM or mask 1 or whatever mask number, and check the stopwatch for mask path and follow his body. After you're done with all that, all you have to do is just take that copy clip, and not the copy clip or the object you want, but let's do this one. Take the copy clip, go to map, track map, alpha inverted map, and bam, you're done. Now just take this effect, blur and sharpen, fast blur. You want to bump this up, but wait, hold on, this happened. You might come into some problems with something like this happen. If something like this happened, most likely you could fix this problem by going to that mask properties or pressing MM and checking inverted, and that will fix the problem. Now you may also see around the body that it's kind of sharp. To fix this, you want to bump up your feather to whatever number that suits this scene best. And also, if you want to get rid of this when you're working, so because it blocks the way, you can go down here and press this, and it just gets rid of that. It doesn't get rid of the mask, it just gets rid of that, so you won't be able to see it. Now, what happens if you don't want to do another blur again? If you don't want to do a blur, all you have to do is delete this fast blur and delete the copy. And all you have to do is just get your layer you want to appear behind it. I'm creating another mask, resize it to your fitting again, and take it and drag it in the middle once again. Now go to track map and click alpha inverted map. This happens again. If this happens again, all you have to do is just go back to this and uncheck inverted or check inverted, and then bam, it's appearing behind it. Now with this, you don't have to do frame by frame or skip if you you have to do skip a few frames maybe, but most likely you can just take this mask and just like, you know, just follow the body. That's why I like this. With the other one, with the duplicate 2 layers, duplicate the video, you have to rotoscope the other video, you can't do that because it's a video. It moves around. This one is just, it's just static. So anywhere you go, it's the same thing. So that's why I like this better. Sometimes you might have to like move the points around, but sometimes you don't, and this is much more efficient and this is much more faster this way. Now there is one other way that is an automatic way. If you have After Effects CS5 and above, you should have this option called the Roto Brush. I do not like using this tool because your video has to have certain elements in order for it to work great. For one, it's just the same thing if you're doing a green screen. You gotta have dark clothes. You gotta have clothes that do not match the background. If you do, shit will fuck up. Your video, I don't think it can be really like choppy, and your scene has to match right. If your scene is terrible, or if the video is terrible, you won't be able to do this. So if you really don't feel like going frame by frame or something, you can use the Roto Brush, but I don't really recommend it until if your video is perfect. So those are actually 3 ways. Basically, with that one, I think you can do both with the solid and the video. So those are like 3 ways in order to like obscure a layer behind you or blur out the background without you without you or a subject being blurred out. It's fun to television. I'm out. And oh yeah, happy holidays. Hey, thanks for watching. Remember to hit that like button and subscribe for more Journey to Your Soul. Alright, bye.